So I wanted to play Pokemon Soul Silver the other day, but my 3DS is, I guess, incapable of connecting to the Wi-Fi now because I have the older model 3DS. So I had to update it. I couldn't update it, so I was like, oh, hey, I'll get an emulator. Well, guess what? I decided to record myself playing Pokemon Soul Silver. So let's play. Alright, so I already went through the little intro. I mean, you guys have probably played this already, but oh, that was weird. I already went through the little intro of when you talk to your mom for the first time and blah, 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 and we're going to pick our first Pokemon right now. So, Professor Elm. Hi, David. I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. But before the Pokeball was invented, people used to walk with Pokemon. Just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon, but walking with Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve, so I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of its Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you could choose from. Thank you. Oh, he gets a call. Oh, hey, I got an email. Oh, it's an email. Professor Elm, ... Okay. Hey, listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyways, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg, but we're still so busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. Thank you. Alright, so I kind of have an idea of what I want my party to be in this game. So, I'm going to touch a Pokeball. I don't want Chikorita. So it's either Totodile or Cyndaquil. I'm just thinking of what the replacement would be for either or. Yeah, we're going to go with Cyndaquil because I think I know what water Pokemon I want to replace Totodile with. So, we received Cyndaquil from Professor Elm. Give a nickname to the Cyndaquil. You received, no. Alright, thank you. I don't normally nickname my Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know why. I guess I never have. How do you like walking with your Pokemon? It's not bad, is it? You can take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. It's so easy to use. Just check my PC on my desk. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, David. Yeah, well, I feel like all the professors always count on us, so... David, I want you to have these to help you with your task. Alright, we obtained potions. Thank you. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours is in danger. Alrighty. I will not hesitate. I normally go through a lot of potions because I wait till the last minute to go to the Pokemon Center. Alright, so this is our friend Lyra here. She walks around with her Meryl. David, so you picked a Cyndaquil. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk to it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya! Alright, Lyra. I'm sure we'll run into each other later. I should have picked a Chikorita just so I can whoop that Meryl's butt every time we battle, but that's alright. Actually, I don't even remember if we battled Lyra, do we? Is she kind of like the Wally of this generation? Oh, David, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? Well, Mom, I have to go on a journey. I'm 10 years old, and I'm going to be gone for about a year. So, yeah. Don't worry, I'll be fine, though. I see. That sounds a little difficult. Yeah, well, he's 10 years old. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. Ooh, I received a Pokegear. Cool. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as is often called, is what every trainer should have. Guess what? You can use the Pokegear to make a phone call, too. Do you remember how? Yes, I do remember how. But you're going to tell me anyways. Just power the Pokegear on and press the telephone button, right? The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. Wow, I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. Really, lady? Really? Come on. Alright, so we are off on our journey. We're going to go through this little forest area. It's not really a forest area. Oh, wait, big surprise, Professor Elm. Wait 1 second. Well, what could you have to say? Let's go. Come on, old man. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. Okay, I registered the number. I'll call you if anything comes up. Cool. So we can finally go? Yes, we can. Alright, so. Alrighty. I do have a speed up button. I'm wondering if maybe I should just speed up for these types of battles. Yeah. Oh, I might not even win this fight. Oh, yeah, though. Oh, my attack missed, though. Alright, cool. So I barely won that. I'm actually going to have to go back 1 second here. Alright, well, I had to heal up after that first battle, but I didn't want to use a potion right away. So, yeah, we are on our adventure. So, this game, this generation is definitely probably my favorite generation out of all of them. You know, playing through Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, all those, like, those are really cool. It's real nostalgic for me, right? And I just feel like they brought an endgame content to this game before endgame content was really even a thing. And I say that because endgame, you think, oh, you beat the Elite Four, that's the end of the game. No, you go through Kanto, or Johto, or, no, it is Kanto, yeah. So you go through Kanto, right? And then, oh, wait, after you go through Kanto, you can go fight Red. So there's a lot of really cool endgame stuff in this game, I thought. So, and plus, I just, you know, obviously I beat, the first game I ever bought was the Yellow version. The first game I ever beat was Red version. And, you know, I was just kind of surprised when I played this, and there was just so much more to it than just, you know, go through the 8 gyms and fight the Elite Four and catch Mewtwo. That was pretty much it, you know. What, you can grind out to level 100 with your Pokemon if you really want to, but, I mean, there's really no point in doing that back in those days. Just, I mean, I guess really the only thing you could do is just to show off, like, oh, hey, I have a level 100 Pokemon. But, I mean, other than that, because I think, if I remember correctly, when you would do Link battles, you would be set to level 50 no matter what, if I remember correctly. So, alright. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. Well, that's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay, then. Follow me. What, old man? What? What? What are you surprised about? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. Well, I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. Alright, old man. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little further, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. That's disgusting, old man. Thank you. I got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. Alright, thank you for the running shoes guide, gent. Yep, press the B button to sprint. Cool. Awesome, thank you very much. So, we can now run, which is very useful, because this is the one thing in these games that I enjoyed like the most was being able to run, because I don't like getting on my bike because it's, it takes a whole like 0.5 seconds to take the bike out and put it back, this, that, and the other thing, especially in the older games when you actually had to go into the menu and you didn't have like a hotkey for it or anything like that. So yeah, I definitely was very happy that they put the running shoes in these games. It started with Gen 3, right? Yeah, Gen 3. Because I remember when I played Fire Red and Leaf Green, I was happy that I could run. So I forgot about one thing. This is another token for me. Take it. Oh, I got a map card. Thank you so much, Guide Gen. You're the man. Select the Poke Gear on the touchscreen and then select the Tom map icon. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. The Poke Gear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey. You rock, dude. You rock. Alright, so we are on our way. We're going to run. I'm going to try and grab that. I'm pretty sure it's probably a potion or an antidote or something. Ooh, I can't wait to learn Ember. Can't wait to learn Ember. This will make this that much faster. Alright, so we got that potion, and we're on our way. I know once I go try past this house, this old man... Oh, no. Okay, oh, yep, cool. Well, hey, kiddo. How in the world can you be so oblivious to my eye-catching house? Hold it right there. Well, because I know what you're all about, old man. You're going to tell me about apricorns, and I don't want to hear it because I already know everything about them. When you follow that path up north, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. But before you go, let me finish what I have to say. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of the trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They're quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be because I have something for you. Wow, thanks for the apricorn box. That's so cool. You'll be a decent apricorn collector. Alright. So, we can't even make it 2 steps and we're already running into some Pokemon here. I think Cyndaquil learns Ember at level 7 if I'm... Oh, no, it's level 8. So, we're going to run through here, grab that, get the antidote. Cool, cool. Yeah, I don't know. This game was definitely my favorite. Well, the original Silver. I mean, obviously this one's going to trump the original Silver because it has better graphics and, it's not as choppy and that you can run. It's a little faster paced or whatever. But Gen 2 was my favorite generation that came out. So, yeah, and then after that, I'd probably have to say Gen 3, just because they switched things up a lot in Gen 3. They made, IVs a little more relevant, natures, this, that, and the other thing. And then, probably, I'd have to say Sword and Shield is like my Gen 8, the current generation, is probably like my third favorite. I only played through Diamond and Pearl once. Well, I actually played Platinum. So if I do continue this whole Let's Play thing, I'm probably going to play Platinum next. But Gen 5, Black and White, Black 2, White 2, those games just really didn't appeal to me too much. They introduced a lot of really cool Pokemon, I thought, but other than that, like, just the whole... I mean, all Pokemon stories are pretty much the same. You have to go get the 8 badges, and then there's a legendary Pokemon that you have to catch or defeat or whatever, and then there's other legendaries that you can catch, this and the other thing. But I did like X, yeah, I liked X and Y a lot, because after you beat the Elite Four, you could get a starter from a different region, which I thought was really cool. Obviously, they had the Wonder Trade, so Wonder Trade Wednesday was like a huge thing. You'd always send off a good Pokemon, and then you'd get like a Zigzagoon or a Bidoof back, which kind of sucked. But I know they're talking about the whole Pokédex thing. You guys, I mean, if you really want to, you can read it. I'm just kind of blabbering on here about my Pokemon experiences, but I mean, this game is just very nostalgic to me. Of course, Professor Elm's going to call. Hello, David? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here now. Alright.
Yes!
Alright, so we're going to back out of that. And we are going to get back to Professor Elm because apparently a grown man can't stop a child from stealing a Pokemon from him. So we're going to beat this Ladybug real quick. Good thing Professor Oak healed us, or Mr. Pokemon, whichever one did. Yeah, Cyndaquil is definitely probably the best starter in this game. For Alligator, well, Totodile is my favorite because the first time I played through this, I did beat it with Feraligatr in my team. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes to leveling up wise, like, Cyndaquil's useful early, mid, and late game. You know, like, for Alligator, you had to wait, what, till, I mean, I guess really the fourth gym, because sorry about that, my kid's moving around in this monitor and I was kind of just watching him. But, you know, so you have Falkner as your first gym leader, and he obviously has the flying type, so none of the 3-star, I mean, obviously Chikorita's just going to get destroyed, but, you know, so Cyndaquil's useful, obviously Sprout Tower, he levels up really fast. So then you have, right after that is the bug type, I can't remember the leader's name, but, you know, obviously Cyndaquil is going to do really good there. I always have a problem with the third gym, and, you know, I don't know what it is. I think it's just the fact that it's rollout, and I never have a good fighting Pokemon by that time. You know, I mean, the one you can catch is Machop, but I really don't want to level up a Machop just so I can, like, one-hit KO a Miltank. You know what I mean? So, that I always have trouble with that gym. And then every other gym after that, you know, I pretty much just dominate everything. So it's really hard not to in these games. There's really no strategy to the storyline. The only strategy that you could really ever possibly have would be if you're battling, you know, competitively over link cable or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or whatever they use now. So, but yeah, so there's really no strategy to it. I just kind of try and think of a team that'll best suit me for the Elite Four and all the gyms, you know. So, I mean, obviously the hardest gym leader would probably be, what's her name? Why can't I think of it right now? The Dragon gym leader at the end, the 8th gym. And then obviously Lance as well. So, sorry, I'm just rambling on here. I feel bad. But, yeah, so obviously, you know, that's what I try and do is just think of all that. And I always try to keep my typings. I'm pretty sure everybody does it, you know, I mean, yeah, you could probably go through and have every slot filled with a water type or an electric type or whatever. I just don't see how that's feasible, too. You know, that's what always kind of bothered me about these games, too, or, like, just the Pokemon in general, right? So, in, like, Pokemon the series, you have Ash, right, who obviously goes up against Brock as the first gym leader, and he just gets lucky. He gets handed a badge, right? Because somehow this kid doesn't know about type advantages. Like, come on, are you kidding me? Like, if this was real life and I knew, oh, hey, you know, the first gym leader is a rock type gym leader or a bug type gym leader or this type gym leader, you know, like, obviously I'm probably going to use that to my advantage. I'm just going to use a potion real quick. I think I have to. But yeah, these, like, I just don't understand why in this game they make it so hard, you know? Oh, I'm trying to leave, sorry. It's actually really hard to multitask and play this game, like, play this game and talk at the same time. I don't know why, like, because I'm so focused on what I'm trying to say that I kind of just forget about what I'm doing, if that makes sense. So, wow, so I totally thought that you learned Ember at, like, level 7, but it's probably level 10, just like most starters get their, you know, type advantage move. And the reason I chose Silver is because Silver does contain my favorite legendary Pokemon, which is Lugia. Out of all the generations, definitely my favorite. So I don't know what it is about Lugia. It's just sleek and nice looking. And oh, I'm glitching out. That's cool. Maybe when I go through, all the people are. Wow, I guess this emulator really isn't that good. I'm using OpenEmu. So I found it online. I was looking up just a good emulator for Macs because I use a Mac. So, and not a lot of emulators, honestly. Like, Mac isn't the best for when it comes to gaming. So obviously this is probably going to be a little bit messed up. But hold on a second. He has nothing to do with it. I don't know if you've given him southern voices. I saw it. There was a red-haired boy looking into the building. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, back and forth. What? You battled the boy like that? He must be one who did it. Did you happen to get his name? I did because I saw his trainer card, but I somehow get to pick his name. So he really didn't have a name. I'm just giving him a name. So the reason I picked Zach is because growing up, my best friend is named Zach, and we would always play Pokemon together, this, that, and the other thing. We'd always have like a competition. We'd start at the same time and see, who could beat it faster or whatever, have the stronger Pokemon, this, that, and the other thing. So he's always like my rival in Pokemon. So ever since day one, I've honestly picked his name as my rival. So every Pokemon game is David, and then if I can pick the rival's name, it's Zach. So David, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? Oh, I handled the mystery egg. Huh? This is an egg, isn't it? This egg may be something I've never seen, still it's just an egg. Mr. Pokemon is always fascinated by eggs. Well, since he gave it to us, we might as well find out what secret it holds. I'll keep it for a while to find out about the egg. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokédex? David, is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, David, I knew you were a little different. Things are going to be fun. Your Pokemon seem to really like you, so why don't you take the Pokemon Gym Challenge? Oh, big surprise. If you manage to defeat all the gym leaders, you'll eventually challenge the Pokemon League champion. Or not, haha. Becoming the champion is not at all easy, but you can certainly challenge Violet City's gym. David, challenging the gym scattered around will be, I pressed the wrong button, a long journey. Before you leave, make sure to talk to your mom, of course. You always gotta say goodbye to mom. Don't give up, I'll call if I learn anything about that egg. Alright, so let's just run on out of here. We're gonna run over to mom. She's, of course, gonna save our money. Yes, we're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too, but what can I do for you? I know, every time you receive prize money, I'll save some of it for you. On a long journey, money is important. Do you want me to save your money for you? Yes. Yes, because if you don't, this is actually one of the ways that you can get the Moonstone. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the Moonstone for one of the Pokemon that I'm going to pick. So, yeah. I need that Moonstone for Mom. Anyways, we are on our way. Lyra's going to teach us how to catch a Pokemon. I'm actually just going to speed through this because we all know how to catch a Pokemon. I wish that, these games would have like a hard mode type thing, you know what I mean? Because yes, these games are geared for children, but think of how many like adults actually play these games, and like obviously I've been playing since Red version came out, so like I don't need to be taught how to catch a Pokemon every time I play a new Pokemon game. So we were given Pokeballs, and I am actually going to need to catch a Pidgey because Pidgey's a pretty useful Pokemon, strong, good flying type. Obviously I have Cyndaquil, so I'm not going to need it for like grass or bug type or anything, but useful when it comes to fly. And he or she, obviously she, will be getting swapped out anyways for another Pokemon. So, alright, cool. We got that just at the nick of health. Awesome, critical hit. I do not want to fight. I'm going to catch this Pokemon. So we're going to go to Pokeballs. Use it. Oh wow, I just figured out how to catch a Pokemon. Crazy. Sorry, my allergies are acting up, so if I sound a little stuffy, that is why. So Pidgey was caught, cool. Pidgey's data was out of the Pokedex. Common in grassy areas and forests, it is very docile and will chase off enemies by flapping up sand. Give a nickname to Pidgey. No. What? Bird. Raptor. I'm going to speed up through this little part right here, because there's a bunch of unnecessary battles. Hopefully I can make it through here. Oh, nice. Cool. So we are going to go to this gym, heal up real quick. I don't want to speed up through the game too much, just because obviously you saw earlier it kind of glitched out when I did that, but yeah, it's just kind of useful for when I'm trying to, like, let's say I'm in the middle of something, or, you know, I'm probably going to end up, like, editing a lot of this type of stuff out, just because we've all seen it before, but that's right, you got to go around. So we got our Pidgey on hand. We're going to fight this Weedle. Cool. Critical hit, of course I was poisoned. We learned Ember. Alright, sorry about that, my kid woke up, so I had to go tend to him. The joys of being a parent and trying to play some video games. It's normally how it works. I normally try and... Oh, first trainer battle. Alright, so I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. You don't even know my power. Just kidding. Youngster Joey, you are a fool to believe that your Rattata could beat my Cyndaquil. So I'm just going to Ember it. We're going to cook it. Looks like we got Rat on the menu tonight, boy. Alright, so use Ember. Cool. One hit. Big surprise, because Cyndaquil is the OG. Anyways, we defeat Youngster Joey. Oh, I'm out of Pokemon that can fight. Yeah, because I told you, like, obviously... Come on, you're not going to beat me. Hey, can I have your number? I'll bring you up to battle. Okay, so I did really enjoy this aspect of these games, them being able to call, to rebattle you. I just wish that they would have, like, you know, kind of balanced it, so if they called you and your Pokemon were level 50, like, you would have, like, a level 50 Raticate, and maybe, like, a few other Pokemon that are in this, you know, route or whatever, you know, but the fact, I think they did raise the level a little bit, but, oh, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, so they definitely could have fixed that up a little bit. But other than that, you are challenged by Youngster Mikey. Alright, sent out Pidgey. Anyways, as I was saying before, that is one of the joys of being a parent and trying to play video games. I normally play a lot of Apex or Modern Warfare or something like that, but you know, with him waking up all the time in the middle of the night, and I can't really concentrate, so I'm kind of just playing this stuff that I can pause. So I've been playing like God of War, the Resident Evil games, obviously Pokemon. I'm actually gonna do my second run through on Sword and Shield, so pretty excited about that. My first time was, you know, blind, so I don't like playing games and like having to look at guides or anything. So I just played through blind. I didn't know what gym leaders were next. I didn't know what Pokemon were good in what area, so. I went through pretty blind and obviously beat it, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a really good job on it. So yeah. She's not a trainer. I know that. I remember that because I've played through Silver like 1,000 times now. So now we got our first bug catcher. Challenged by bug catcher Don. Caterpie. Really? I should probably have my Pidgey out to level up my Pidgey a little bit, but I'll probably do that off screen. I'll probably just level him up a little bit so you guys don't have to see it. I know it gets pretty boring watching, just like you grind out, you know. If I was like streaming or something, that'd be one thing, but obviously I'm not streaming. I do want to, I really do want to stream, but oh, we're not going to switch Pokemon. I just don't have the setup for it right now. So when we move down to San Diego and we get everything all set up, I'll probably do it then. Alright, so that was really easy, Bug Catcher Don. Thank you for the experience. The experience for my Pokemon anyways, to level up. Alright, so we're going to run through this real quick. Oh, big surprise, we got a battle. Alright, super effective. Got my 29 experience points. And then, what is this? Oh, a potion. Very nice. I thought that he gave you Dream Catcher or Dream Eater or something like that later on. I think after you beat the ghost type gym, if I remember correctly. So we're challenged by Bug Catcher Wade, sending out that Caterpie. I mean, you know how it is. The beginning of these games are so boring. Like, there's just so much low-level Pokemon, and all the trainers are the same, and there's no variety in the Pokemon that they have. Well, I mean, I'm yawning, I'm sorry. It's all good. I mean, that was actually another thing that I kind of disliked about this game. So there's a lot of pros for this game and only a few cons. And one of the cons is that you don't, like, really, until you reach Mount Silver, you don't really fight any high-level Pokemon. Like, I think when you're going through, like, the first few routes, like, your Pokemon are, like, level 20, and the Pokemon you were fighting are, like, level 10. You know, like, at least in the other games, I feel like they kind of kept it closer. No, because X and Y, it was like that, too. Now that I remember, like, you had really low-level Pokemon the entire time. Again, kind of something that I wish they would do in the games. Well, they did with Sword and Shield, I guess, is obviously they had that big open area. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But they had that open area where you could run into lower or higher level Pokemon, which was really nice. So, cool, he's going to call me and bug me all the time now. I'm going to grab this Pokeball. We are going to go to the Pokemon Center. Hopefully. Hopefully we get there. Cool, thank you. Of course. You know, I will say that the spawn rate for random battles in these games is a lot, as I'm saying that. I was going to say that they're a lot better than they used to be. Because I feel like I would take like 2 steps. I mean, you can probably relate. You remember like going through the Dark Cave, is that what it was called, in the first generation? When you had to like go down, it was right when you were trying to get to the 4th gym. And you had to go through there, and like I seriously felt like every 2 steps. Or Mount Moon, oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Like going through Mount Moon and just running into Zubat after Zubat after Zubat. I actually have a funny story about Mount Moon, and I'm going to tell it in my next video because it's actually kind of embarrassing, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to it. So we're going to go here, we're going to heal up, and then I'm going to let you guys go. Obviously, I'm going to edit out a lot of stuff. You won't know what I edited out. But I'm just saying, like, throughout these videos, I'm going to try and keep them to about between 20 and 30 minutes long, just because, you know, it gets boring watching the same person do stuff for more than like 20 minutes. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think this is a good idea or not. I mean, if you guys aren't going to watch it, then I probably won't do it because I got to take time to record it and stuff like that. But, you know, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, that bell notification so you know whenever I post a new video. Share these videos, share it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, wherever. The more shares, the more likes, the faster we can get into those trending categories. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, we'll catch you later.